Tomura Shigaraki, the main villain of My Hero Academia, especially of Season 1, because we know that Season 1 is basically what Set 1 is going to be based off for the My Hero Academia CCG. How's it going, everybody? This is Ron here, and you are watching Some for All, a place where you can see some My Hero Academia CCG videos for all of you amazing people around the world. I want to say thank you so much to all of my new subscribers. I recently been getting an influx of subscribers, so thank you so much, guys. If you guys aren't already subscribed, make sure to hit subscribe, make sure to hit that like button, make sure to share it with a friend, and without further ado, let's get into my Tomura Shigaraki character card prediction. Alright, right off the bat, I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Tomura Shigaraki is not my favorite villain in My Hero Academia. In fact, my favorite villain in My Hero Academia is Kai Chisaki, but we won't be seeing him in this set because he's not in Season 1. But we're not talking about him. We're talking about Tomura Shigaraki. Now, if we know anything about him, especially how he acts, especially with what he's capable of doing in Season 1, disintegrating anything that he touches, Tomura Shigaraki, I feel like he can have a pretty interesting play style. I want to start off with what I think his 3 resource symbols are going to be. Now, for these 3 resource symbols, I honestly feel like I'm going to hit the nail on the head. Of course, we'll find out once the card is actually revealed, but I think he's going to have a resource symbol of evil, chaos, and death. And these are all of the bad resource symbols that we have in UFS. So I just feel like he's all of that. He's evil, he likes to cause chaos, and his ability that he has in the anime is pretty damn deadly. Now let's say your boy's prediction is true. Let's say that this Tomura Shigaraki card does indeed have these resource symbols. I feel like his playstyle is going to be aggressive, but it's also going to focus on affecting your opponent's staging area, affecting the foundations that they could use, and thus hindering them, allowing Tomura Shigaraki to continue his aggression. I feel like with the death symbol, he'll be able to inflict a lot of damage to the opponent, targeting their vitality directly, but I'll get more into that a little bit later when we talk about the card effect. For now, let's talk about the vitality and the hand size. Now I'm going to keep it basic, I'm going to keep it simple. I think that he's going to have a vitality of 28 and a hand size of 6. Pretty standard, pretty straightforward, right? Now my reasoning for this is because if Tomura Shigaraki is going to be the villain for Season 1, right, as he was in the anime, we have Katsuki Bakugo with a life of 28, we also have Izuku Midoriya with a life of 28. I feel like it's appropriate to give Tomura Shigaraki a life of 28 as well. I feel like that's fairly average. We also seen cards like All Might, who has a vitality value of 30. For me personally, if I was to give a vitality value of 30, I would potentially give it to Nomu, another villain card who we know is confirmed for this set, but I'll talk about Nomu in another video. So with that being said, having a standard for All Might, having a standard for Nomu, but then also knowing where Izuku Midoriya fits and where Katsuki Bakugo fits, I feel like Tomura Shigaraki will have a vitality value between 26 and 28, and if I had to predict, I would give it a value of 28. Because I'm predicting that he's going to have a higher amount of vitality, or like around the average 26 to 28, I don't feel like it's justified to give him less cards in his hand or more cards in his hand. I feel like, for example, in my Ochaka Uraraka video, because I was giving her less vitality, it made more sense to make up for that for her to have more cards in her hand. But I feel like Tomura Shigaraki, if we're going to give him 26 to 28, we're predicting he's going to have that, then I would assume him having a standard 6 cards in his hand is completely fair. What do you guys think? Okay. His special effect, guys, hear me out. Now, it might be OP, I don't know. I don't know all the cards in UFS. I don't know what's balanced. I don't know what's not. You guys can let me know in the comment section below. But I think Tomura Shigaraki's effect is going to be extremely offensive, and I think it's going to be destroying your opponent's foundations. I mean, come on, it just fits with the character theme. It fits with what he does in the show, in the manga. So what I think he's going to have is an enhance effect that you have to commit. So that way you can only use it once per turn, just in case if this is too OP. So it's going to be an enhance effect where the commit is the cost, and what happens is if your attack is blocked by your opponent, you're able to destroy one of their foundations. So whether it's partially blocked, fully blocked, or anything like that. So if it's partially blocked or fully blocked, then this effect will be able to be triggered. You can commit Tomura Shigaraki, and then you'll be able to destroy one of their foundations. The reason why I feel like this would be an interesting ability is because As we've seen in the anime, if he touches something, and in the manga, if he touches something, it disintegrates, right? So obviously, if he's on the offensive and he attacks you, and if you're blocking him while he's attacking you, obviously there should be some repercussions for blocking him, right? And it kind of goes hand in hand with what I was talking about earlier with this card being more aggressive, being a lot more offensive. I feel like that goes hand in hand. And then, of course, like I said, committing it as a cost, making it so you can't just use it every single enhance step. I think that's a good way to balance it. Okay, so for this next effect, and maybe it makes it OP again, like I said, I don't know. This is just my prediction. Maybe it'll have some variation of this. But it's also going to be an enhance and a commit as cost. So you can only choose one of these effects once per turn, since you have to commit him to use these effects. But his other effect will be an enhance, commit as cost, and it's similar to another card in UFS, to where if you block this attack, your opponent loses X vitality. X equals the block modifier of your block. So the reason why I feel like this would be good is because, once again, it fits into that fantasy, it fits into that theme that if you are blocking Tomura Shigaraki, you are going to get some repercussions for it. Of course, you're not just going to let all of his attacks just rock out and just take full damage, but there is going to be some hindrance. So this way, you're still taking damage even when you're blocking. And then now the Tomura Shigaraki player has the ability to choose: do you want to destroy your opponent's foundation, or do you want them to take more damage based on your offense? So I don't know. Maybe it's too OP. What do you guys think? What would you guys give Tomura Shigaraki for his special effects? What do you think it might be? Just give predictions. This is fun. We don't know what it's going to be. When we find out what it is, we can compare and see how that goes. So there you have it. That's my Tomura Shigaraki character card prediction. Let me know if you think that this card would be something you would like to see. Let me know if you think it's too OP. Bars rhyming accidentally. But like I said, let me know in the comment section below. If you haven't already hit subscribe, go ahead and do that. Share it with a friend. Like. Also, let me know in the comments, what character do you want me to do next? Because I want to bring the content that you guys want to see. But remember, most importantly, guys, go plus ultra, right? Go plus ultra. I'll catch you guys in my next video, and stay tuned because I got a ton of content coming your way. Peace.